Hi guys, it's Chris with City Here Homestead. Time for dinner. So tonight I'm doing a copycat, but I'm going to actually start out by doing my side dish first because it needs to come to a boil and all that good stuff, so I can move it back once it does that. So if you guys remember, I bought that cheesy Mexican rice. I'm going to use that as my side dish tonight. So in my pan, I need the bag or box, whatever you want to call it. I'm really excited to use this because it's not that expensive and it's pretty cheap or pretty easy to do it. So we're going to use all the rice, and then there's a packet that comes with it that of course you can't just rip. I don't know if I like that it does that or doesn't do that. Alright, and then it needs 2.5 cups of water. So what we want to do with that, oh, and then a tablespoon of butter too. So we'll get that tablespoon of butter put in there too. Alright, and then we want to bring it up to a boil. So while I'm preparing everything else, we'll let that get set, because it takes 25 minutes for that to cook. So now, who remembers the chili cheese burritos at Taco Bell? So I looked at a bunch of different recipes, and they're all different. So I'm going to do my own version of it. How's that? So I'm going to take my canned chili, or you know what, I'm going to have to can some more. I've been using this chili for quite a while. And my chili's not real thin, so that works perfectly. Then you use a can of refried beans. Now some of them said you don't, and then some said you do, and so, you know, who knows. So we're going to do what I think would be good. And then they don't bake theirs either, but I'm going to, so that it's a little bit, you know, so you get a little bit of a crunch. All right. So I'm going to get that broke up in there. And then it says to add cheese to that too. So if you want to do it my way, make sure you start to preheat your oven at 350. I just got a whole bunch on me. Tom's going to be a little bit later tonight. He's got to go put a bid in on a air conditioner. It's just right around the corner from us, so, but he's got it arranged so that if the guy can do it tomorrow, Tom will take the day off of work and just go do the air conditioner. And if not, then he'll take Thursday off to go do it, because it's supposed to be 96 here by Thursday. So I wanted to thank you guys too. I've sold 2 PDFs and 16 cookbooks so far. So thank you. I appreciate that. I think it's like, you know, it's such an honor to be able to, I don't know, be published, I guess. And I hope that the ones that ordered the books like them. And Courtney goes, "Are you going to add pictures to it?" And I'm like, "Nope, not this time. We'll see how good it goes. And then the next time it'll be a little bit fancier of a book, with pictures on the front and all that good stuff. Maybe even pictures of recipes, I'm not sure. But that adds to the cost of the cookbook too. And I'm trying to have it not be overly expensive because, you know, I don't know about you guys, but I don't have a ton of money. So, almost boiling. I'll be back when it's done boiling. Okay, so it got to a boil. Now I'm going to put it back there with the lid on it. And we're just going to put it at a little simmer for 25 minutes. Alrighty. Let me move that out of the way. So then we're going to take this and we're going to heat it up because we want everything to melt and all that good stuff. You guys will have to let me know if you're liking the fun recipes so far this week. I think they're fun. It's nice to do something different for a change, you know what I mean? Other than, here you go, you know what I mean? I've been looking a lot through Facebook, and I've been finding different recipes and stuff that I think are pretty cool. And I want to try some of them. And, you know, I understand, like, I need to get some weight back off too. I understand that, you know, not all recipes are going to be healthy. But at the same time, we have to remember, it's not just the recipes, how much we eat of it. So, you know, yeah. Because I had someone say something about it and wanting me to put calories and stuff on it. And I don't think I'll be doing that because I don't know any other channels that do that either. And a lot of stuff, you know, like my canned chili, I don't know how many calories are in that because I don't have a thing on the outside of it. You know what I mean? So, I'm going to let this stuff get warmed up, and then I'll be back, and we're going to start putting stuff together. Alright, so I just looked at the burrito, the shells, and I ordered the wrong ones. So, it's going to take quite a few to get what you want, because they're small. Unless they just gave me the wrong ones, I don't know. But they're really small. So I'm just going to put a little bit in between. Put cheese on the bottom. And these are going to be really, really small. Like that when I actually put too much in. Let me put that cheese right over here. Are these fajitas or something? Oh, that's why they gave me fajita ones instead of regular tortilla shells. I'll have to say something to them about that because fajita shells are really a lot smaller, and then street tacos are even smaller than that. So I'm going to get all these rolled up. Wasting a lot. That's alright. We'll make it work. Nothing's ever a failure unless we choose it to be. You know what I mean? So, that's okay. So, I'm going to keep rolling those, and when I get them rolled up, I'll get right back to you. Alright, so I end up using all 20 of them. They're really tiny. I told Tom they're 2 biters for you. I'm just going to put them in the oven long enough to get just a tiny little crunch on top. And look at the rice turned out really good. And then I had about this much left, and I'm going to be making something Thursday, and it doesn't call for this, but I'll use it up with that too. So nothing will go to waste, and so we'll meet you at the table as soon as those come out. Alrighty, Tom. Starting with 3 and some rice. You want to make sure you get more than 2 bites out of it, don't you?
I'm just trying to prove to you I could.
I think my Spanish rice is better. What do you think? I think my Mexican rice is better.
Oh, my God.
It still tastes good, but. So what do you think about the mini burritos?
Pretty small. Like eating White Castle.
How do they taste?
They're delicious. Absolutely delicious.
Do you like them?
A lot better than White Castle. I hate White Castle.
All right, so there we go. Mini burritos.
Mm-hmm.
You got some packed up for lunch tomorrow? Because I guess you'll be working.
Well, something like it.
Yep. May not even do it Thursday, so we'll see. So you guys have a blessed night. Be a blessing, and goodbye, Tom.
Goodbye, Tom.
You guys have a great night.